Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash. Want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Mercy Natural Well, GMS. Peace, blessings, salutations to the elect scattered abroad, preaching this word in all sincerity and in truth. Alright, so this is, a few brothers from GMS Trinidad. Ready, brother here?
Brother Yakal.
Brother Howard.
Brother Yassad. And myself, Brother Malak Tazadak. Alright, we come with another video. The title of the video will be A Little Sacrifice Bringeth Much Reward. Alright, because we out here in the land of the captivity, we doing a great work in the sight of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Alright. But when we go out there on the highways and byways, people will pass, they will watch, they go, think that they could figure this out on their own. They're thinking, well, hey, what them men doing at the side of the street, what them doing there, they're wasting their time, you understand? Alright, but we know what we doing, it have a great reward at the end. Alright, although the flesh might be a stumbling block because we still in the shades of darkness. Alright. What's that? That's something to say?
Yeah, because basically, as some brothers I could testify that a lot of us came from work, and whole week you go out in the battlefield, going back into the cotton field, and you labor whole week or whole month, and basically it is working for bills. And when you check it out, you ain't have time to spend with your family, you ain't have time to spend with the bread generally, because the work where you work where you're really occupying all your time. Your body getting beat because you're hardly lacking in sleep. Plus you had the Lord's work, the most important thing. So you have to make time for the Lord's work. So basically it's like the little we suffer in the flesh, it will look like a lot. Because the flesh, we know the flesh weak. But when you have a spiritual mind, being spiritual minded, is a little to the sight of the Lord, and to us, when we go through it, whatever chastisement the Lord said, for us, the little it is, or the bigger it is, and we go through it, when we look back, it's a little, so I'm not ready to bring out any precepts.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 49 and verse 6. It says, and he said, it is a light thing that thou shouldest be my servant to raise up the tribes of Jacob and to restore Salakia, the preserve of Israel. I will also give thee for a light to the Gentiles, that thou mayest be my salvation unto the end of the earth.
So the Lord basically saying here is a light thing that thou shouldest be my servant. At the beginning of this thing, the Lord already knew it was going to be light. Because this will be something that the scriptures say, though he once knew this, it's something that he was always doing, right? That is what making it light. Your body done prone to standing up in the streets. Your spirit, I should say. Your spirit already prone to standing up in the streets, working on the scriptures, going through it. The Lord just says, though you once knew this. So it is a light thing, because in the eyes of the Lord, as the brother was now saying, it's something light. Because the reward that they're going to get out of doing this, the Lord call it the stupidness of preaching, the foolishness of preaching, right? Yeah. He called it foolishness, because the Lord didn't need me to be out in the streets preaching to nobody. He could have clicky fingers and everybody was raised. But through the foolishness of preaching, the Lord did it like this. He made us go through the fires, make us go through, so we could understand the balance.
Basically using as we know, the foolish of the world, who the seams in each of them eyes and the two to them eyes, which we know is us, to confound the wise.
They that seem to be wise. Right? But they are actually fools. Right? So continuing, it says to rise up the tribes of Jacob and to restore the preserve of Israel, because the Lord preserves some. Not everybody going on find these things light. Some men going to find this burden heavy, and they're going to find like it so that they're going to drop out. The kitchen will be too hot for them when they're coming out of the heat. You understand? But we see the trials ahead, and we feel the trials. We feel what we're going through, and we understand the light. We didn't, because the Yahweh Shai went through it. You understand? Yahweh Shai went through it in the flesh. The same way in the spirit, he went through it, and he was tried, just like how we're going to be tried. You understand? Yahweh Shai was there. He had a crown of thorns on his head. He was beaten. Drag him in the streets, they spit on him, give him vinegar to drink. These are the things he went through, right? None of us went through what he went through. So we should understand that these things light, because we soon going to go through these things. You understand? And even when you look at it difficult, that is when it becomes difficult. It's in your mind.
And basically, the more you're in the flesh, the more you become difficult. The more you're in the spirit, basically, the more you're in a fasting and praying spirit, you know, it could be more easier, because basically you're connecting with the Lord. You're tapping in more in the spirit than the flesh. Because we know, hey, to be carnally minded is that. So basically, you come like you're in a league with these two things. If you be in that carnal minded state, more things on the world. What the fuck the world really have for a man of the Lord? So bring all the precept one time, Makusha.
You know, the book of Matthew chapter 14 and 38. It says, watch ye and pray, lest ye enter into temptation. The spirit truly is ready, but the flesh is weak.
And that's it. If I could say real quick, and that is the importance of prayer, of praying, you know, keeping a strong connection between you and the Lord. Alright? Praying is important, you know.
So as we were saying earlier, I was saying earlier on, you know, that we watching prophecies taking place, you know. So basically, the more we see prophecies taking place, the more we get ourselves ready, you know, to come out of this flesh. You know, is the more, so the little chastisement we're going through in this flesh, you know, it's just to really curse it out. Basically to curse it out, because and I just show brothers, you know, sometimes you're getting pain, thorns in the flesh, you know, you're crying out to the Lord, you know, because really you want to go home, you know, you want to go home, you basically you want to go back into that first estate, you know, where we had peace, where we had rest, where we perfect, you know, because being in the flesh, you know, it's just when sometimes demons plague in your mind, you know, and these demons, they enjoy, you know, basically they enjoy, you know, coming and plaguing your mind, you know, but you know, to try to test you to see if you're really worthy, if you really, you know, you really to worship and honor Yahweh, you fear Yahweh, you glorify the Lord. Basically, as Job, when Satan come and say, you've seen favor in your servant Job, well, let me go and test him, let me go and see if I got cracky egg, you know, and basically that's what they're doing right, that's what the Lord doing right now, is sending Satan, you know, and his minions, and hey, what they're doing, you walking to and fro the earth seeking who he shall devour. So basically that way they're doing, trying to crack us in this flesh. But basically we always have to be spiritual minded to cut ourselves out through the scriptures. Or even through our brother when he's telling us something or reproofing you take a correction, you know. So
can't die why the precept say the spirit is ready, but the flesh is weak. So as the brother was saying, you know, no, this one is an next one to it. The other one too in Matthew and all too is the spirit is willing as well. You know? Yeah, because we had to always be on a spiritual level to literally deal with the things associated with this life, because certain things this flesh it's just impossible to do, you know. So that's why the Lord give you the spirit, you know. Go ahead now.
Can't go without the spirit. We can't. There's nothing we can do without having the spirit. The Lord, what is there to do? You understand? We wouldn't have no strength. The Lord is our strength. He teaches us understanding and going through all this chastisement. That's how you get understanding. How you could say, you know about patience if you never wait for nothing in your life. How you could say you know about hardship if you never went through it. You had to go through hardship to say, well, I understand how hardship does feel. You had to go through temptation. You had to be tempted to say you're tempted so much to do something, and then you didn't do it. You now understand how the temptation that, you know, certain men felt in the scriptures, right? Because our temptation coming where everybody's going to be tried. Everybody's going to be tried. Whether you take this thing or you don't take this thing, you're standing for your Yahweh or Satan.
As gold is refined in the fire, because hey, Most High, Yahweh Shem Shai. I lost my train of thought there, but now I'll speak through the Spirit. Alright, the kingdom. Alright, the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah, that's why he really
go ahead.
Yeah, that's why the Lord, as he was saying, the Lord refining us.
Can.
Because we being refined, we will be refined for what? A greater reward, as the title of the video says. You're gonna be refined until you reach that perfect goal.
Correct.
When you reach that perfect goal now, it's because you was tried so much, you're shining now. Glitter, and as the scripture say, though our earthly tabernacle, that is, I believe that is Matthew. No, 2 Corinthians. Right. Let me get that piece real quick. 2 Corinthians 5:1. It says, For we know that if our earthly house of this tabernacle were dissolved, we have a building of Yahweh, an house not made with hands, eternal in the heavens. Right? So we would not care about this flesh. We wouldn't study the things that we have to go through while we're going through it, because we will be like, it's here. It's already upon us. You understand? The evil days are already upon us. When we say the scripture said that before the evil days come, the evil days already here. The MOT be on our doorstep. It's right there. You understand? It's fair to get worse. Prophecies to happen, and then what? We be in the kingdom. As Apostle Dar say, give it 2-3 more years, we might be in the kingdom. You know? Give it 2-3 more years. This place already done. People walking around with their head flaming on fire right now, jumping up. You understand? The year now start. I have about 58 murders just in this country alone. In 20 some days, 58 murders. And that's what we know about.
And by weekend it might reach 70. And that is, and really and truly, that is what we want, because that is prophecy. That is what we want. We want to see that.
That's right. All praise to our Shai. That's somebody wax and cool. And basically that was going on, you know. And there's no one getting shoot. It is 3, 4. So it's like they don't care about the young, the old, you know, just making them slowly sword and the slaughter. So basically, we seen all these things we say to what I have about Shimon Shai. We been in this low estate, you know, we seen what going on, we seen, but basically it is tired you off also seeing these fucking heathens in rulership, seeing them on top, you know. But hey, as we know, all this is trying for our feet. We are the whole of our composure, whole our anger, because we know how to get all the riches, you know, in deceit, in breaking covenant, killing, you know, and you just name it, you know, raping. He so do everything. We are one wicked man in a sense that he ought to do to be on top, you know, because anybody ought to be on top in this carnal world, he had to do something wicked. That will set it in this physical realm.
Can't folly set in good dignity.
Yeah, folly. He had to do some wicked to be in a high stature, like all these music artists, you name it, the athletes, you name it, them had to be dipping their hand in blood, tampering, drinking all these the monthly blood water. Just name it. Them on a high scale of wickedness. What I'm serious here.
Yeah, perfect example. I saw an article, I don't know if you actually saw it, but it was basically this wicked ass Eve, this adulterous woman. Alright, she said she did now come from the club or something, so that was in Babylon, over there in America, and she did take her Uber with she husband. Alright, so she says she husband ended up having sex in the back of the vehicle, and when the Uber dropped off the husband and was going to drop she off, she had sex with the fucking Uber driver. You understand? Right? And she ended up making a video and posting it on the internet, right? Explaining the situation. Right? Going back to fully setting great dignity, because the amount of followers this woman started reeling, it is fucking unbelievable. Thousands of followers this woman getting.
Folly, that's what I'm very, I can't say. Folly is setting great dignity. I'm more precise.
That's a big thing for she, that's a big thing for them in the world. Right? But in the sight of Yahweh, in the sight, so like of Yahweh, Shemel Shai, that wickedness, I fall in the sight of us. Right?
Basically, you being a man, and I just show you how being in this flesh is something where we suffer, because we seen that woman, you know, which we know as servants, they're on high pedestal. They doing what they feel like. The days are old. They even thinking twice to do something off, because they know the Lord on the land, they get put to death. You know, so now, hey, he's so getting right liberty, they can do whatever they feel like. They can do what they well please. You know, so a man of the Lord, a righteous man of the Lord, you trying to put your Eve in check, and she back chatting you, she doing things and disagreeing who you agreeing on. You know, she not taking heed, being disobedient, all this stuff. You know, and you as a man of the Lord, you telling me you enjoying it here? How the fuck you could enjoy it here when Eve back chatting and talk? All this is part of our suffering, but it's a little. Basically, it's a little. When you going through it at the moment, it seems hard because it's demons pouring down on you. You know, demons telling you, hey, bat shit down. You know, if a J come around here, fools at your household, they telling you to chop them up or shoot them up. You know, all these things, these spirits on your left hand side come into your head and trying to pull you back to do something in the world for it to go off. And in that moment, when you go off and you end up killing one of them or hitting Eve and she make a report, whatever it is, and in the jailhouse or yourself get put to death, you want to know what you do. But it come like you wasn't a part of the elect then. Because basically you do something way off the scriptures. Because the Lord say, hey, be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. So basically when we're going through, we use wisdom. You know, because we know when we're in a place, as the brother said, where wickedness is and fool and folly is sitting high in great dignity. So basically, anywhere turn, is folly setting up on a pedestal. So you see that man, a man on his head and whining, you know, and the videotape it that make one viral. But we out in the highways and byways saying, hey, Yahweh Shimon Shai come with the chariot like a whirlwind to render his fury with and he say my Lord gonna be many. They ain't publishing that. They ain't making that viral. You know, they will try to behind the bus and say, hey, we don't want to men out in the highways. We don't want to men them talking the reason. We don't preach that one time.
Okay, Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. And also just as Eve or commit the adultery, you know, going and sleeping with the Uber driver. And in the days are old, that is put to death one time, you know. But in this kingdom, there is a plea, there is a rank, there is there is something, a upliftment now, boy. You know, give these women a prideful spirit, you know, because hey, the scriptures say a woman go come past a man, you know, so they be surpassed, right, you know, so they being seen as that is a normal thing. He saw them push adultery on a high level, right, and there is no consequence for it. You know,
what he saw really do, he promote the flesh in every way. Yeah. Because when you look at the word, there's a word called syntax, right? Syntax is basically Esau. Well, search the word syntax. Esau actually taxing sin. He know that the thing that he has for us, you know, has set up for our people is sin, and he tax that way more than any other normal thing. Cigarettes, for instance, we know that is witchcraft. Esau has a high level of tax on that. Let me see if I get the word right. Hopefully I get it in this. Right. Just bear with me. And again, it's on this. That's not. Right, it says charge against a citizen, person, property, or activity the support of the government. So this is what the government supports. They know the things that are bad for us, but they still, you know, and this is something that we pissed off against. We pissed off by having to live in this world, and this will not fit into our criteria. This will not fit into the standards of the men of the Lord. Hence the reason Yahweh Shai to come and destroy the place and, you know, bring it, and then bring it back in righteousness. You know, where much righteousness do abide, set for kings. Where when the kings walk through, there's respect. Where there's respect amongst women. Where the children growing up right. Where the little ones know what they have to do. Serve the Lord with great fear. Because the earth, the earth ain't get a taste of the fear of the Lord in a while. They don't have a fear of the Lord. They only get frightened when certain things happen. They get dismayed at the signs of the heaven. They get dismayed at certain earthquakes, certain things, but they haven't seen. That's why the Lord gonna make that day be very great. As we was reading in the book of Psalms 50 to 51, of about 50, where it spoke about how the day of the Lord gonna be. Right? It's gonna be different. Let me see if I get it real quick. Let's get Psalms 50. So I'm gonna get the word, because it's our word that was described, Psalm 50. Right? Let's get that right. The word is tempestuous, right? I'll read it from 1. It says, the mighty power, even the Lord had spoken and called the earth from the rising of the sun unto the going down thereof. Out of Zion, the perfection of beauty, Yahweh had shine, right? Out of the whole earth, because we know the earth leading in darkness, the Lord make Zion shine. He make our people shine, but our people don't want to shine right now. So out of the Lord shows and he is an elect to shine, right? And it says, our power shall come and shall not keep silence. A fire shall devour before him, and it shall be very tempestuous round about him. Now the word tempestuous, going back to the word tempest, right? It's going back to, let me see if I get the word real quick here. Right, let's bear with me. Right, it's the word tempestuous. It says stormy, angry, furious, raging, wild. So when the Lord come and the place gets stormy, wild, angry, earthquake after earthquakes, the sky cloudy, the sun block out. You understand? When the Lord come like that, then the earth gonna understand who they was dealing with. The Lord tell them that he will cut them in pieces. You understand? And he show us that, hey, just hold on a little bit. Just a little bit. You see the ones them who can't hold on a little bit, they are the ones gonna regret it. They're gonna be crying, Lord, Lord, in that day. And the Lord not gonna hear them. He say you will laugh when the calamity come. You understand?
I'm gonna say he that endured to the end, so shall we. So
shall be saved. Right? Because them is the ones going to get saved. They that endure to the end. They that was enduring hardness as a good soul, yeah? Right? That is really knowing and understanding what the Lord could do to you. That is fear of the Lord. Right? Though, as the scripture say, don't fear them that could only destroy the body, but fear them that could destroy the body and the spirit and the soul. You understand it? It's going to get real.
In hell.
Right? We in hell right now. This is our hell.
Flesh, in the flesh, and watching, you know, how the servants, the servants being on horses, you know, which we know as our enemy, what truly is our slaves. You know, seeing our slaves ruling over us, you know, seeing that everything is being in the dark, you know, in all they go back to Micah 2, you know, when it's light they practice it. So what they do in the sit down at the wicked council and they come out and they bring it on to the public. And the public is really the targeting is Jakes. Because we know for 3 transgressions against your brother Jacob, that Esau on the whole. He just wanna punish Jacob, you know. So we being in his flesh, you know, we going through it same way, you know. So we going through some brothers have no house, no home to stay. Some brothers are to stay by brothers, you know, and they gonna come down to that brothers are leave all, sacrifice all, leave all things in this world, and that gonna be a fight in the flesh. Really, the flesh gonna hold on to everything in the world, but the spirit telling you, hey, let go it. And that's when you're gonna use a man of the Lord. When your spirit controlling the flesh. Because that's the ultimate test, to make the spirit overcome the flesh. So the spirit because what operates the brain, the body still is the brain. And what operates in the brain really? And that time, the Rakak, what that's the Holy Spirit. You know? Because the Holy Spirit connecting and sending all the sparks. And then you know, hey, this is this and that is that, and it's really the Lord directing your steps. So the Lord programming you. So this is you program to do the right thing, to live out all the things of this world, you know, and to say fuck it. You understand? I dying for the Lord. I been a matter to what I have Shai. It's you being programmed to do so the Lord dealing with you. So you have to exalt the Lord. That's to what I have that you directing my footsteps to lay my life and it's like, you know, to reach at the end through all chastisement, through all the trials, you know, to endure all these things you have me going through, and you always with me.
That's why the Lord was telling you to pray that the Holy Spirit never leave you. Because if the Holy Spirit leave you, you will be in shambles. You will be lost. Psalm 51 You know, David was praying that the Holy Spirit never leave him. You understand? Because the Holy Spirit is not just, you know, within you alone. The Spirit is a multitude of angels assisting you. You understand? Sending messages to your pineal gland that you could function and, you know, do the thing that you should. Because the brother was expressing it just now, where, you know, the Spirit controlling you to do the right thing, but the flesh now controlling you to do the wrong thing. So if you're more in the flesh, you would never know what to do. You always do the wrong thing. You always make the wrong turn. You understand?
False precept here, This is the book of Corinthians, Second Corinthians 10 and verse 3. It says, For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war against the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh to pull down strongholds, casting down imagination and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of Yahweh, and bring it into captivity every thought to the obedience of Yahweh, and having in a readiness to revenge all disobedience when your obedience is fulfilled. So basically, you know, when we going through the flesh is all perfection. It's all perfection. Basically, we know that we pulling on Esau Edom, but we know at the end, you know, is the Lord gonna reward us. The Lord is gonna give us, you know, the kingdom of heaven. But we know we will not be getting trial because Esau not going down without a fight. We know Esau coming for us, you know, but still we making it. We gonna pay kind of letters be signed up out in the highways and byways with guns in our hands and how our face crew, you know, like if you know we some kind of gang member. It's what the elites gonna do, Esau them gonna do. He gonna target you now as gang members. He gonna target you as a hate group. So basically, he's gonna be coming and targeting you to destroy you.
Same videos and images that these what I want to say, but these other men who pertain themselves to be, you know, men of Yahweh, they go and use these same photos to come against us. You understand?
So basically, Lord, when you look at everything was, the scripture say that was written for our learning, right? So basically, the world was made for us same way. You understand? We need to know and understand this. When the Lord make earthquakes happen and He make anything happen, matter of fact, that your eyes see, that was for you to see. Why was for you to see? Because you was a watchman. You're supposed to be watching. You're supposed to see this. That news was supposed to happen for you to learn something from it. Prophecies taking place. The Lord said that the world hasted fast to pass away. You understand? It quickly. The Lord getting rid of this place quickly. So I'll read 2 Corinthians 4 and I'll start from verse 15. It says, For all things are for your sakes, that the abundant grace might through the thanksgiving of many redound in the glory of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. For which cause we faint not, though the outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. And how that inward man going to be renewed day by day? Only if you dwell in the Spirit day by day. A day can't pass right now that you're not dwelling in the Spirit. You need to be renewing that Spirit. What's the word? Replenishing. You need to be constantly like you drink. You need water every day. You need to drink water. You need to read. You need to be in the Spirit somehow.
Basically, and throughout being in the flesh also, you know, is having a spirit that calling upon the Lord for nearly whole day, basically whole day, you know. Within an hour, you're calling upon Yahweh because you're fed up at this place. You know, sometimes, you know, you lean your head on a wall, or you lean your body on you lie on your bed, you know, you're in your car, you know, you had lunch, you know, it was like, you know, how long, Lord? You know, we holding on still, you know. But, you know, how long, Lord? We want to come out of here. Basically, we want to come out of here.
And then what? The Holy Spirit send a scripture in your head. You know? And I'll continue reading here because this is already the answer. It says, For our light affliction, which is but for a moment. right? It is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. You understand? It says, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen, for the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal.
And that's what these niggas out there looking for.
Can.
You understand? Right? The things that they could see. Because even my own parents come against me saying, boy, you just function like you didn't want nothing, you didn't want to build up yourself, think for the next 10 years, what will go with you when you reach 30 and all kind of thing. You understand? And I'm using that as an excuse to be laid back, you understand? Because hey, even though we're here, we could still focus on something, do something. You understand? But we with the knowledge of Yahweh Shem Yahushai know it's not to put we whole mind, we whole heart into what we seeing, right? These temporal things, you understand? Money, car, fame, you understand? We're not on that, right? We on the things that are not seen, which is what? The kingdom of heaven, rulership.
Can't basically in the flesh you got talk about you don't start in this business, getting this job, so on and so forth. But when I really check it, you ain't do none because basically prophecy that's slapping you where you have time to just be in spirit and doing a lot of works, doing your videos, fellowshipping with brothers, and basically that is it. And when you look, hey, we home. When you look to us, we home. And you as brother big brother don't say that, as brother Yakal don't say Slakia, as the apostles say, 2-3 years we in the kingdom. So basically when you're in the kingdom and you look back, you gonna be like, yeah, we fight the fight, yeah, we went through it, yeah, the Lord was with us, the Lord never forsake us, because as the scripture we love the quote, look at many generation, everybody call upon the Lord and the Lord forsake them. So basically we calling upon the Lord on our daily, and the Lord dealing with us through our chastisement, through our ups, whenever it is, the Lord always with us.
Yeah, because the Lord is always constantly remind us in the scriptures that they that call upon His name, they that fear Him, they that endure. Basically, the Lord talking about they that with Him. He always talking about His crew. You understand? My crew would be safe. You understand? My team who endure to the end, they would be safe. So I'll read this precept here and we close. If you look at Matthew 10, and I'll start from verse 30, it says, but the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Fear ye not, therefore ye are more value than many sparrows. Right? Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father which is in heaven. So if you constantly doing this work and confessing Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you have nothing to worry about. This affliction going and come like whoosh. And then plus 2, the Lord say He's shortening the days. Right? The Lord also said that He's shortening the days so that we don't have to be worried. You understand?
Yeah, explain it.
Hey, the Lord said that that He shortening the days, basically. So that time going and come like no time at all. Jacob's trouble could be what? 2 months. If the Lord will it. Right? So for this video, edifying through the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. I want to say Kalalayam, La Alahaya Nawa, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Akakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do rule well. Salutation to the Aki and preaching the truth to the four corners that is in sincerity. Shalom the Aquat, very few listeners and respecting the husband. Shalom to the speckled bird. Shalom.
Shalom, Mawat Lababal, DT, Shalom, Brakata.